Hello guys, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new to my channel, hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Summer. So in this video I want to share this story with you guys. Funny enough, this story is actually not new, and you guys know I've not really been making videos, and I'll be like I plan to talk about this particular thing, but it's just that I've not been making videos for a while. But it keeps bothering me that, you know, something as big as this is not big on the news. Honestly, I can't remember how I stumbled on it, and I'm like, why is it not big? It's like Nigerians would rather talk about it's like, unfortunately, like Nigerians would rather talk about Ani Dibia and Two-Face Dibia and all those, rather than, I feel like this topic is very important. I feel like this is big. So this is the story of a Nigerian guy, 27-year-old guy. Apparently he was schooling abroad in the UK and was coming home to Nigeria. So I don't know if he was coming for a break or if he had finished his education, but this guy came home, right? And the airport shows, well, the record shows that he was checked. Is it checked in? You know, when immigration, have to like stamp you in that you came home. It shows that immigration stamped him in, whatever, you know what I mean. Immigration stamped him in as he entered. So basically, from immigration, after he had crossed, his flight landed, he crossed immigration, and from after crossing immigration, he can no longer be traced. I saw one news article that was saying that the family were trying to ask for CCTV to show, and they could. I can't be quote 100%. You can't quote me 100% of that. I can't remember. Bottom line is that this guy got to Nigeria, 27-year-old man. I think he has a twin brother in this news that I saw, and then from the airport to wherever he's gone. And the speculation, which is expected, is that possibly he got into a taxi and the taxi man did whatever, because you understand, that is the speculation, this speculation makes sense. And I'm like shocked that it's not big on the news. That is someone's son, someone's brother, someone's uncle, that is someone's somebody. And I'm like, why is it not out there in the news? Why is it not being blown up? And I can't be saying why is it not, and I'm not speaking about it. So this is me speaking about it. I believe that the family deserve, us as Nigerians, teaming up to put this boy's news out there. Do you know what I mean? And I'll put his name in the title. I can't remember his name now. I'll put his name in the title. And it's frightening. But let me actually say this. I don't want some people to be like, oh, see, this is what we're saying about Nigeria. Nigeria is not safe. Let me tell you, these things happening everywhere in the world. Not be today. Today won't be the first time we're hearing stories of somebody picked up at the airport and didn't make it home. Even in America. America is even the worst. The only thing is that, okay, America, maybe it will be bigger on the news, but there are times when they don't. Sometimes, until family, there have been stories of people missing. The police will be like, oh, it's an adult can walk away, blah blah blah, and then until the family now contacts people and social media blows it up, all of a sudden it's out there in the news. So let's not, because I know some people are going to come now and say, Summer, this is what we're talking about Nigeria, and you're saying Nigeria is this, that. I know some people will go through that, But in this video, at the same time, I want to speak about what are the safe things to do. Nobody knows what happened to this boy, but the speculation is that maybe a taxi man picked him up. And okay, let me also say this. I don't know, from the articles I've read, I've not seen where they said family were at the airport waiting for him. Something else you have to realize, that some people that travel that often, that family just wait at home for the person to turn up. It shouldn't be a big deal. Even those of us that have lived abroad for the longest time, our children travel. I have adult children. They travel. They get a taxi and go to the airport, take a taxi and come back home. You don't necessarily have to follow them to the airport. Do you know what I mean? So it's possible. Like I myself, I travel a lot. And I'm the type that I can get to the airport and just book a boat. I can do that if I want to. You know what I mean? So, but like to a great extent, I have been in Nigeria now for, my Jakarta story started basically. The first time I returned was exactly a year ago that I returned, and then that's how I fell in love with fell in love with my country, loving to come back and all of that. Guys, listen, there are important information that I want to share. As someone that has Disáppeared, as in, chosen to, come back to Nigeria, because I've lived abroad for a long time, I believe I'm in a position to tell people one or two things. There are things that I personally use, okay, to make me feel safe. I can get into a boat, I don't know, whatever country, I can get into a taxi, typically, taxi, Uber, Bolt, whichever one. The app shows you your journey, you understand? So for someone that understands the place, for someone that knows the place, you can keep your eye and be like, no, that's not where I'm going, that's not where I'm supposed to be going. Do you know what I mean? And complain. Not only complain, wait a second, there are other options of things you can do. Something else is to share your ride. Once you get into a taxi, if you choose to take a taxi, family can come and meet you. Or let me actually say this, it's an opportunity to also say it. A lot of you know that I have a shortlet. My shortlet is like accommodation, right? If you land at the airport, there are people that have booked me. They actually have houses in Lagos, but when they landed, maybe it's 11 at night or 12 at night or too late at night, they don't want to go home that night. They want to stay in my shortlet. They want to stay in my shortlet because I'm close to the airport, and then they go home in the morning. You understand? So we actually also help people to organize airport pickups. And why that is good is this: if the fact that I know who I sent to go pick you up, and I know that and my staff at my shortlet know that you are coming. So this is I wouldn't send someone that I do not trust, you understand, or someone that I feel like is not traceable. Do you know what I mean? And that is one. I'm just talking about the safety aspect of it. That is one. And secondly, no matter what somebody is planning for you, knowing that people know where you are. I sent this driver or that driver to go pick you up. They know that I sent them to pick you up, so I know where you are. And then my staff would know, okay, there's a guest that's supposed to turn up. This guest is already 1 hour late. Hope nothing. They can start trying to find out what's going on. So there's that extra thing, knowing that there's that extra thing about the driver knowing that this person is supposed to be at this shortlet is expecting this person. It is a safety aspect of it, right? But at the same time, if you choose to take any of these taxis, Bolt, whatever, Uber, you can share what they call share your ride. Send it to a family member so that they know when you share it, it shows the details, the plate number, the picture, the name of the driver, everything, color of the vehicle, where you're coming from, where you're heading. It will share it to a family member. If anything happens, there's somewhere to trace you through the companies, Bolt, Uber, and all of these Drive and all of this, all of that. Okay, I would also advise, if possible, let family member meet you at the airport. It is more complicated for a bad person, a bad driver, taxi driver, to want to do something to 2-3 people than when it's just one person. You understand? These are all safety measures. I've mentioned I have a shortlet. If you want to book my shortlet, that's amazing, that's fine. But it's beyond that. If you don't want to book my shortlet, that's also absolutely fine. I'm just giving you all the other ways to make sure you are safe. So what's it called now? Then sharing of your ride. Another thing that I do not joke with, and this is not a Nigerian thing, even abroad, we've seen cases. There was a girl in the US that she booked a taxi, Uber or whatever, and then she came out and she saw Uber and she just went inside. No, she saw a vehicle and went inside. She didn't even realize it's not Uber. Somehow she thought that was the Uber that she ordered, and she got inside. And guess what? That guy took her and ended her life. Ended her life. Simply, she just went there, pulled the door open, thinking it's hers. That story has always made me that every time I book a taxi, when they turn up, I check the plate number of the person to be sure it's corresponding to what the app is showing me. The plate number, the color of the vehicle. Sometimes when I open it, I'll be like, oh, who are you here to pick? I'm asking them who they are here to pick to know whether they will say a name that is not mine. You understand? These are all the measures. But let me tell you guys one big one. This one is always in my bag, okay? Like I said, this is all about, this is this. I show you guys this. I take it everywhere that I go. This thing. This is not a Nigerian thing. Even when I was abroad, I had one, right? That one was even smaller. That one would have been about this size, smaller. This is longer. And so for you to know that if I was doing this while I was abroad, you know, it's not a Nigerian thing, right? There's safety issues all around the world. To be honest, nobody kidnapped past America. Let's be honest. Forget that Nigerian kidnapping is look for ransom or blah blah blah. America, people just keep, okay, let's not go into all of that. So what does this do? Okay, look, I'll say it again. It's not the first time. Whenever I make videos, I always tell people that I have a shortlet. If you come to Nigeria, oh, by the way, if you don't know, we actually now have 1 room, 2 rooms, and you know, call us and let us know the kind of accommodation that you need, and we will attend to you. So what does this do? So what this is this, right? Like the girl in America that I said, she got into a taxi and she got into a car. She thought it was her taxi, but it wasn't. In the investigation, they found out that her leg was caught, and I think one of the glass, I don't know, but I don't know if there was a CCTV show that she was trying to kick the window and she couldn't break the glass. People always think that these glasses are easy to break. They are not easy to break, but this is a glass breaker. Look at this. Let me bring it closer so you guys can see. It is so sharp, you will not believe how sharp it is. Sorry, let me show you sideways. It's not focused. Yeah, I don't know if you guys can see. You see? Okay, so this thing, just one tap like this, one tap, the window would shatter. So God forbid you got into a taxi and the taxi begin to carry you go where you don't know. All you have to do is boah, it will break, it will shatter. It's not just break, it will just shatter. So imagine you have this, boom, the left one, boom, the right one. You're already attracting attention, right? The back window, the black, not the windscreen now. You're sitting at the back. Don't ever sit with the driver in front. Always important. If possible, sit at the back. But the thing is, some people come with so much luggage that sometimes the driver may end up carrying their luggage in the back seat, in the boot, so they end up sitting with the driver in front. Ideally, sit away from them so that there is a gap between you and them. There are people that they put a rag on their face and they heal something, and they fall asleep. So if somebody should fall asleep, they can't use this because they're already asleep. So it's good to at least be far away from the driver. If possible, sit behind the driver, because even when you're this way and this way, the driver may reach out, but if you're behind them, it's awkward, right? These are all the things that I've always said to myself. So with this one, you boom, boom, that is enough to destabilize that driver. Boom, the back one. If not, you can try your luck then. But believe it or not, when taxis are actually by law, once you get in, they're actually supposed to lock the doors. So they're locking the doors to protect you from somebody coming in. Unfortunately, it's also prevent you from escaping until they let you out. So this thing, I'm not selling it though. I'm not even, I showed you guys the brand. They didn't pay me. I'm not selling this, right? But I'm telling you that I have this. It's always in my handbag. I go everywhere with it. There are some smaller ones. They sell them on all different websites. Even Timu, some people say Temu, but it's Timu. Even Timu sells their own. Buy it and keep it. It's not only a Nigerian thing, even abroad. I'm talking about safety issues. And this one is a seatbelt cutter. Do you know that this thing, even if you have all these latest cars now, that everything is automatic, the problem is that if there was ever a collision and 2 cars hit, if it damages your engine, your doors may not function. You know what I mean? Because everything is controlled from the front. Not olden days when you can wind the window down like this. We can't do that anymore. So for that reason, this is also recommended that in case there's an emergency, you can't come out of your car. So you see, this is a glass breaker, and then there is here. See here is the seat belt cutter. That sometimes people get trapped in the car for whatever reason the seat belt is. All you have to do is just put it. Let's say this is a seat belt. I can't put my hair in because it will cut my hair. Just put your seat belt in and drag it. It's very sharp. It will cut the seat belt for you. You understand? So this boy story, please guys, I feel like we should share about it. Make a post about him. Let the story stay there, because it's bothering me, because I'm thinking to myself, I don't know why. It's unusual for it to be that he just went to hide somewhere. You understand? He was coming home all the way from the UK, right? And let it be that he's found and he was okay, than to be that he's somewhere held against his will, or maybe his life is gone, his family is not getting closure. I feel like more people should share his story and see whatever help that they can get for his family. That's the story I wanted to quickly share it. As always, I always announce it here. I have a shortlet. We're only 10 minutes from the airport. If you want to book us, that's fine. And also, I always announce that I sell the traditional wears you see me wear. I'm the one selling them. I'm selling all these clothes. I'm the one selling them. Contact me. I'll put the number on the screen for buying of clothes so that you can contact me, and I'm going to put the number as well of the phone number, WhatsApp, WhatsApp number to contact us to book us for the shortlet. I'll put them in the comment section as well. And don't forget my weight loss program. I made a weight loss program in which I'm showing people how I lost weight without starvation, without the gym, and making it a part of my daily life that a lot of people are. I share the story here, I share the videos here where people are coming back and are telling me some I never knew could be this easy to lose weight. If you want to join my weight loss program, I'll put all the details as well. It's summerakuhealthyweightloss.com. summerakuhealthyweightloss.com. So for those of you that may not know, I'm approaching 50 and someone that advocates for trying not to gain so much weight. And I'm at a point in my life where hormones can do its thing and mess up our bodies and all of that. And I'm really working hard to make sure that I maintain my weight. And people always ask me, Summer, what's your secret? Summer, what's your secret? This is me finally sharing my weight loss secret. And if you want to sign up, it is summerakuhealthyweightloss.com. I will put all the details down below. And if you want to sign up and you cannot pay directly into the site, and you want to pay in Nigerian naira, and you want to pay into a Nigerian account, send me a message, summerakuweightloss@gmail.com, and we can organize on how you can alternative ways you can make your payment, alternative ways that you can join. Oh, by the way, it's a paid program. With that, I'm going to say thank you for watching. Until the next time, guys. Bye.